coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, my future is coming on. It's coming on.
Particle man, doing the things a particle can. What you like is not important. Particle man, is he a duck or is he a speck? If he's underwater, does he get wet? Or does the water get in his head? Nobody knows. Particle man. Triangle man, triangle man, triangle man, he's particle man. They have a fight, triangle wins, triangle man.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, all my feet. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, my future is coming on.
Size of the entire universe, man. Usually kind of smart. Universe, he's got a lot of different things. When they meet, it's a happy land. Powerful man. Universe man. Person man. Get on the head with a frying pan. It's a life in a garbage can. Person man. Is he depressed or is he mad? Does he feel totally worthless? Who came up with person man? Credit man. Person man.
It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, our future. It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, our future. It's coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag of new slugs. Not for long, my future is coming on. It's 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 coming on. Our future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming.
That was fun to play around with. Not there yet. Still in its infancy. What is going on? Okay. So weekend. Friday was good. Like 400. Saturday, 200. Yesterday, right in the middle, 300. Today, we're off to a good start. Over 100 already, starting the show, which is always a good place to start. The removal of offsite ads doesn't seem to have affected anything. So I'm glad that I got rid of those because I was just throwing money away to the tune of like $300 a month. Just who we got? We got Sal, Steve, Cameron, me, Puddins. What's up? All right, let's take a look at the solds. First up, I already shipped out a bunch of postcards last night. This many, not as many as last weekend. These, though, are all some ephemera and first class items, so those are good as well. All right, we got a McCall's pattern fleece, 336, been in the store forever. I haven't listed patterns besides the ones that came out of the House of Horrors, which is only probably about a dozen, in like over 2 years, and they still sell like one a week. So good way to build the store. And these are all that I'm showing you now are stuff since last night. So 2 scenic views of Renton, Washington. This is well before it really became part of incorporated King County. This is probably the Marysville Slough, if I were to take a guess. It could be the Duwamish River. Hard to tell. But they also bought this one, which is the same thing, river views, probably the Duwamish, this one. Both $17.95 a piece, same customer. Night view of the aerial lift bridge in Duluth, Minnesota. There it is, way right there. Probably could have done a zoom. That would have been a good zoom in. Worthwhile zoom in, because otherwise you basically can't see shit. $3.55. Wenatchee Valley, Washington, bird's eye view, $4.46. Divided back era. Listed and sold yesterday. View of Pictou, Nova Scotia, Canada, $4.95. Real photo. This is an okay zoom in. Unnecessary, but okay. First brick house in Monterey, California. Divided back, $3.75. Free ship. Pinback button. This is a Alcoa, which is the aluminum company of America. Alcoa still exists. Their Vancouver Works 1-year service pin. $10.36. Been in the store a couple years. Got it from my guide a while back. I got this from Just in Time 2 years ago. 1889 New York City history from the earliest settlement. It's a fold-out booklet. Really cool. All different etchings from New York. Obviously seen some better days, but I got $55.21 full sale price. I'll take it. BB London Byrne Brothers art painting, $8.96. Really pretty. Art Nouveau, I would definitely say. Probably could have used that as a keyword. And then last but not least, cargo ship entering the Panama Canal. Chrome postcard, $3.55 plus ship. There we go. Yeah, my issue with the offsite ads was that you can't control or opt out individual listings. So my problem was that I had one single listing that was accounted for 60% of my offsite ad clicks. And there was no way for me to turn it off. And it had, by the time I ended it, cost me more than the item itself. That it will sell for. I will lose money now when that item finally sells.
In other news, my 2020 taxes are finished, which is awesome. Still working on my 2023, but have made some good progress. Hope to have those done tomorrow, the next day. I am getting a grip of money back from 2020. If I knew how much money I was getting back, I probably would have done them a lot sooner. Yeah, I had income from a lot of sources in 2020. I still had money come in from my old job. I had disbursements from my 401k that were already taxed. Uh, I had a lot of donations that year. I had a lot of inventory purchases that year. Um, and even despite all that, unemployment income that was taxed. On paper, basically, the business about broke even after we print these. Yeah. And that's like without even fudging numbers. Like my goal in 2020, because I was on unemployment, was not to make any money with the business, and I also that year, and this really helped me too. So I've told the story before of essentially how I I mean, I think it even told about it when it happened on this channel in 2020. Maybe not, because I don't think I was streaming then. Maybe some, I don't remember. But I had a minivan that died on the way down to California in August. And had to rent a U-Haul and then rent a car. The person who I was staying with needed me out of their hair for a day. At that time, it's still like deep COVID. There wasn't a whole lot going on. But what I did find was there was a casino that had just opened in Sacramento, which was a bit of a drive away, about an hour drive, but like perfect place to go, kill some time, lose a little bit of money. Except I did not lose money. I won a jackpot for $14,000. But I also had the foresight of having taxes taken out of that. I did play around a little bit more, had a couple of other hand pays that I also had taxes taken out of. But then on my taxes, I can basically I have profit and loss from other casinos, yada, yada, yada. I can write all of that, all of those jackpots off as losses. So all those taxes that I paid, I get back. So the jackpot that I won, I ended up taking to a car dealership. Middle of the pandemic, once again. Remember, at this time, more things are barely open. But I went to the car dealership, completely empty, no one there. Picked out the car I wanted, told them what I wanted to pay, told them I was paying cash. They tried to negotiate with me. I basically was like, nope, I am holding all the cards here. This is the amount that I will pay. I am paying cash. The car that I'm looking at is like three spaces deep in your lot, so I can tell nobody's taken it for test drive anytime recently. So don't even try to tell me that that there's been a lot of interest. Yeah, bought my car cash. So paid a bunch of taxes with that, which is deductible. Paid a bunch of taxes for the purchase of the car, which is deductible. Paid a bunch of taxes for bringing the car back to Washington, because Washington charged me a bunch of tax on that just to bring the car back. All of that is taxes paid. So my 2020 tax sitch ended up being quite favorable. Are you gonna fit in there? Barely. Come on. There we go. So I know it's going to take like a month plus to get that money back, but it'll be nice. All right. Now, I may just have to end up putting a lot of that money back into my 2023 taxes, but we'll see. All right. Let's see what else we sold here. Sold my last pack of CGC trading card sleeves. I got this last May from a friend, and they sold for like $12. I sold. It's crazy. Like most of the 2 of them sold right away, and then this took a year, almost. March last year. That's when I listed them. 12.55. Ooh, that reminds me. That rummage sale that I went to last year at the Cultural Center rummage sale, Seattle. When is that? Was it the Polish Cultural Center? Latvian Center, that's what it was. April 30th. That was a really good sale, and I want to go earlier. Now that we're past the daylight savings time hump, yard sales should start happening, which is exciting. I've definitely got the sourcing tingles. All right, sold these forks and knives. This was from the eBay store buyout. Sold for $6, not even $5.61. And frankly, I am very happy with anything that sells out of that store at this point, or out of that inventory. $12 ounces on the nose, baby. BB's here. What is up? All right. Sold a lot of media. Or a lot of records specifically. Just knock one of them out of here now. That blade is so dull. So this next, I'm going to do this next. This is a really cool sale. That's not one. That's not it. All right, I'm going to show this on screen. This is 2 records. I got these. I bought a bunch of like classical, and there was a singer in New York City who had a big record collection. I bought their whole collection off of Caring Transitions. This is from, I'll let you see the label, Columbia Pictures Corporation. And I'll put this one up on screen just so you can see a little bit better. There's 2 records. Customer bought both of them. I'm surprised these took so long to sell, but these are let me get rid of, sorry, baby. You were there. Columbia Pictures. These are the dailies from Bye Bye Birdie, the studio production of the movie. So these would have been mailed in from the studio where it's being filmed and sent in to the like execs to hear what's going on. So it's Anne Margaret singing Bye Bye Birdie on one side, and the other one is the telephone hour from Bye Bye Birdie, and both sides on that. Took an offer on each of them for $70. I had them up really high initially, but I mean, I've had these since the pandemic. So they got reduced at some point down to a more reasonable sellable price. But still, that's $140 sale. 140 customers, $157.52 all in. So super cool, unique. Piece of Hollywood history. You don't get to. That's the kind of shit that eBay is perfect for. And actually, I am going to save that one because I don't want to reduce the protection on this one. It's 2 records. I'm not going to save myself any weight. That's the kind of, I really love selling this kind of stuff on eBay. It's just unique. You're really not going to find anything like that on Amazon. All right. And then Air Supply. The one that you love with hype sticker. In the shrink. I'll tell you what it sold for in just a sec. Not a lot, I don't think. $7.95. All right, what do we got next? Do that New York. Actually, next I will do this. This is the Public Library Films, a selection. Let's see what they have for Macmillan Films. Ooh, Red Balloon, a classic. Let's Dances, Pumpkin. I've seen that. Another classic. ABC News close-up documentaries. Hard Rider, it's rodeo. Stravinsky. Rendezvous with Freedom, probably about Oppenheimer. You could buy it for $600. Interesting. The Mockingbird. What else we got? Redwoods. Jack Johnson. Sounds like quite the thing. So I took an offer for this. It's been in the store for a while. $12. Give me 1 minute. I've got a bag and board just hanging out. Tea for the Tillerman. I don't think I needed to do that. This is going to be fine as it is. In fact, I wonder how would that fit? No. That seems repurposable. Sold a razor. Been a while. Gillette pre-war fat handle. Notice the handle is fat. 1629. I need to source some more Gillette razors. Just occurs to me. They're really good margins. There's quite a few things I need to get, like just I can source online that I need to source online. I have to say, it's always nice when you're shipping and you're reducing your weight estimates to a lower weight class. It's nice. Ah, shit. Roman's here. Hi, Roman. I mean, I would. There's a great Simpsons. I think it was it was either a Treehouse of Horror or Snake Whacking Day, where all the teachers like break off the knives and go out like ready to fight with the blades from their paper cutters. I would do that to cut down branches if it didn't ruin the paper cutter. Sold these. They kind of work. No, they work. These are World War I. AFSA Paris Neptune binoculars. They are way antique, super cool. They've been in the store for a while. They actually came from the buyout, but they were listed very incorrectly. So I pulled them down, listed them correctly. They're only like 8x, but they work. Like I can see 8x just great. Sent out an offer on these for $44.76, and somebody took the offer. Again, this kind of stuff is what eBay is great for. They are pretty rare. Not something you're probably going to find every day. Not something I even found anywhere. Something somebody else found. I mean, technically, I found it, right? Because when I bought the buyout, I identified it as being wrongly identified. So I'm counting that. I found it. So yeah, definitely some good sales going out. The records, the New York etchings. Oh, it's not water, it's coffee. Delicious, delicious bean juice. Sold a die-cast car, Racing Champions 1971 Plymouth GTX. This came from the Elma buy. Sold for, brace yourselves, $4. And that buy happened in 2022, around August of 2022. Listed in September 2022. I remember when I came back from Burning Man, listing all of the, spending a month listing die-cast cars. Sold this Tommy Hilfiger purse. Again, been in the store since 2021 or before. Since before I was keeping track of such things. Let's see. I'm going to be able to fit that into a legal or a padded flat rate. One of the two. Let's see here. 14. 12.4-ish. I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a legal. Legal flat rate is cheapest. Let's get that out first. All right, it's going to take some coercion. All right, bag. Fit in this envelope. Slight coercion. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Sewing pattern. A little bit janky. Totally fine. Yeah. It's always easier if you start at the fold. I don't know why I don't always just do that. Blue again. Oh, you bastard. Roman, why don't you ever have me as a guest on your worst reseller show ever? Huh? Is it because you think I can't make it an hour without swearing? You know, I worked in sales. I have an excellent phone voice. I can not swear for hours on end. All right, when? Yeah, I've seen your videos. If you want to hear Roman swear for 24 hours straight, just wait till the next time he ships FedEx. March 30th. That is the one date that I can't. I have a DJ gig the night before, but I could do the following, the 7th. Or whatever it is, the 6th, the 5th. Yeah, or actually I have a DJ gig that night. So I'm going to be in Seattle, but I could do the 13th, I think. And that'll be a sourcing day for me, so I can come in. 6 is fine. Yeah, that works. Sourcing day, so I can do like a haul video on your show. All right, next up, where's that pin? Did I leave the pin downstairs? I may have left the pin. Nope, there's the pin. Okay, now Roman, I'm going to have to tell you this, and please understand, I'm going to forget that we had this conversation in about 5 minutes. I'm going to need you to come back into my show sometime the week leading up to the 6th and remind me of this conversation. I will put up a note for myself, but there's no promises. In fact, Roman show April 6th. Great. I look forward to bringing talk about soaking corks and to a new channel and a new audience. Write it down on the meat cutter. I do have Instagram. $1K plus tax. Yeah, I'll look for that. Look for your check anytime now. Just send it in. If you need my address, you can make the check out to Matt Conlon for quote unquote services. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. Oh, that is a thing that will not happen. Not unless I have been hacked up with the meat cutter first. All right. Let's ship some more records. I think that's all there is left to ship. Oh, wait. No, there's this. Hummel plate. Which I'm most certainly going to lose money on the shipping on this. This came out of the buyout stock. This is not something I would ever buy. Not in a million years. But it sold for $5.91. And it's only, wait, that can't be right. Oh, it's in 12 ounce. There's no way that's 12 ounces. It's going to be 2 pounds. Oh, you know what? I think I have a box for this. I may just have a box for this. That would be sweet. What did I do with it? I put it under here. That's what I did with it. There it is. It's janky, but we'll reinforce it. That'll work. Yep. Gonna be fine. Gonna be just fine. This is probably the 10th or 11th use of this box. Judging by the look of it. We're gonna do a full rebrand here. There we go. We went from being a piece of shit box to a blue tape box. I mean, I feel you, man. $10 by $10 by $8 grow tent for $100 is a steal. I mean, I don't have much experience in grow tents, but I do have experience in just tents. And a 10 by 10 by 8 tent for $100 is a steal. I assume by a grow tent, you mean a tent that you are planting plants in of some kind. So that seems like a steal to me. A regular tent that you put people in when you're camping, that size, $100, if it's a decent tent, is a good deal. You got orders trickling in. I feel like this always happens right around the end of daylight savings time. Like the orders start shifting time of day. We start seeing more overnight sales. Probably part of it is people getting their money back from taxes. Doing a little treat yourself. All right. We save that for later. Sold this one. Elvis Flaming Star. This is going to Japan. It sold for $11.65 plus $20 shipping. Wow, eBay standard international delivery is that much. Why did I only charge $20? I don't like that. All right, we are going to go to pirate ship. Customer asked me to do the remove the thing from the thing. So we're going to do that because I care. Or at least I want it to seem like I am. Almost dropped a knife on my foot. All right. One more. Going to Belgium. Nice. Exactly 1 pound. I love that. Considerably less expensive. Going pirate ship on this one. Yeah. What the hell? All right. A couple more records going out. First one. It's a DJ record, DJ Moon and DJ Hart with Big Beat Drum with special guest DJ Sploo. It's a breakbeat record from my collection that I decided to sell for $18.95. Not too bad. Yellow vinyl. We're down to our last item. I could do late arrivals, but we're just going to kick them tomorrow. Olivia Newton-John with If You Love Me, Let Me Know. That seems too beefy. All right, well, somebody's going to the recycle bin today. This sold for $3.75. I'll make a little bit on the shipping. My record shipping for all my pricing, everything is in it. Well, not everything. All the regular LPs are in it. 1 or 2 pounds. Plus $1 handling. So the dollar handling basically covers the more or less the cost of the shipper and some fees, and the I guess we're doing that. The weight differential covers my hand because it does take a minute. And I feel like I've got better handling of records than most sellers out there. So, neener. What's up, Ping? All right, let me check the other store real quick and make sure that that label is going to the right person. Check the other store. I feel like that sold a long time ago. How is that still even up? Like, I feel like that sold years ago. Yeah, it did. 2019 for $375. It's this. It's really cool. It's a Majolica ceramic peacock. Very pretty. I bought this thing for a couple of bucks and it sold for $375. Not what it sold for now many years later. $120. Why it's still up in that store, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to tell her and she'll cancel it. I only charge. I shouldn't say only. I usually my charge is on media mail, because media mail, if you charge retail, you're losing money because you get charged fees and tax and fees on tax for media mail. Okay, everybody. That's it. We're done. This other stuff I'm going to ship out tomorrow. I need to get with my ex here and tell her that that thing's already sold. I have good news and bad news. The good news is you got $375 for it. The bad news is that was 4 years ago. All right, everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow. There's at least 2 things going out. Hope sales are good. Hope your listing's good. We shall catch each and every one of you on the Flippy Flop. Peace out. Bye.